Welcome back to the Life of Amy June. I hope you all had a beautiful Thanksgiving and an actual chance to rest. Now that the holiday weekend is over and we're stepping into the first official week of December, it's time to get organized again, but in a calm, stress-free way. This week is always a transition week for me, getting back into routine, preparing for December, and celebrating my husband's birthday. So we have a lot to plan, but we're keeping it simple. Instead of doing a fresh brain dump today, I'm using the one from my December Plan With Me video. I never redo work if I don't have to, and since the first week of December overlaps with everything I already planned for the month, I just pull from that master list. This saves me time, keeps everything consistent, and makes my weekly planning feel lighter, especially right after Thanksgiving. Already have everything categorized in my December brain dump: Luxxe Marketing, Productivity Prism, Amy June Lashes, Life of Amy June in this very YouTube channel, personal, holiday tasks, and birthday planning. So all I'm doing today is referencing that list and pulling what belongs in this week. Next, I look at each category and decide what needs to be done this week versus what can wait. This is where I keep myself from overloading the week, especially with the holiday energy still lingering. Then I choose my top 3 priorities for the week, the things that must happen regardless of how the rest of the week goes. My top 3 for this week are to pay my wonderful team, to create content for Luxxe Marketing clients and get that all scheduled and squared away for the next few weeks, and then do some tasks for a newly onboarded client. So this week is very heavy on my Luxxe Marketing clients, which is definitely expected after a busy Black Friday week, as well as going into December, which is the second biggest month for many of my clients. With my December brain dump as the foundation, I start placing tasks into my weekly layout. I look at what absolutely needs to happen this week and give everything a home on my calendar. I start by plugging in all my anchors: client meetings, deadlines, appointments, any birthday prep that needs to take place, gift purchases, gift wrapping. I like to space everything out so I'm not super overwhelmed at the last minute. And then obviously any additional time-specific tasks. Once these anchors are in, then I add in the flexible tasks, the ones that don't need an exact day or time, but I'd like to complete them if the time allows. Since it's the week after Thanksgiving, I keep this layout pretty realistic. I keep it pretty sparse, no over planning, no stuffing the page. I want some space to breathe. This week is also my husband's birthday, so I want to set aside some intentional planning time for that. I'm not completely sure what we're going to be doing for his birthday. It's always really hard with birthdays around the holidays, and I do try my best to do something special, even if it is something small, because we definitely don't want our loved ones' birthdays to go to the wayside just because they're around the holidays. So what I like to do is just write down everything that I need to prep, any gifts, any dinner plans, any coordination with friends, any errands, or just anything special that I want to do for him. I also make sure to not overschedule myself on his actual birthday. This year, I'm actually getting my hair done on his birthday, and he has several car events that he is taking our son to, but I do generally want the day to feel calm, fun, and present. And of course, getting my hair done with one of my besties is definitely calm, fun, and I'll be present for him in the evening. Once the weekly layout is done, I move into my daily pages. This is where everything gets broken down into actual tasks that I can complete each day. On each daily page, I write in my top 3 priorities, a simple time block, any errands or reminders, client tasks, and any holiday related to-dos. How I specifically do it is I write in my non-negotiable, time-sensitive tasks. I put that in my block schedule. And then if I have to-dos that I need to write in throughout the week, I go ahead and get them written in. But generally, I write my to-dos based off time the night before, and then I put in my top 3 priorities and finish my entire time block the morning of. I do this because sometimes emails can come in over the evening or early in the morning, and I just want to make sure that I set myself up for success. If anything changes, I can make those adjustments in the morning instead of writing my priorities and doing my time block the night before. But I do get those to-dos in there definitely the night before, so that when I wake up in the morning, I know exactly what I need to get done for the day. Daily pages keep everything clear for me and prevent that overwhelm overwhelmed feeling that the holidays can definitely bring on. And because we're officially in December, I go through my holiday prep list, which I will put a link down below too. It is completely free, as well as my holiday cleaning checklist that is also free to download. Go ahead and click that link down below and download it today. But I check what gifts still need to be ordered, what events are coming up, any wrapping supplies I may need. I did already plan that ahead, so I personally already have all of my supplies, but of course I may run out of tape or something. And then I also set aside time blocks to wrap groups of gifts. So once the gifts start coming in, as I do a majority of my shopping online because I find that the deals are better online, once I have a bulk amount of gifts, then I will sit down and I will wrap all of those, and then I'll wait for the next bulk set of gifts to come in, and then I'll wrap those. You get the picture. It's just all the little added holiday work that comes through that I just want to make sure that I'm tackling, but tackling it in a way that feels doable and not overwhelming. So having this all planned out helps keep the season fun, calm, and a little bit less chaotic. And that's my weekly planning routine for the week after Thanksgiving and the first week of December. It's a blend of easing back into a routine, enjoying the holiday season, and celebrating my husband's birthday, all without overwhelming myself. Using my December brain dump as the base makes the whole process easier and keeps everything aligned. I hope this gives you some inspiration for planning your own week. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know what other planning videos you want to see this month. I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in my next one real soon. Bye!